track. But all the ups and downs that life has got me coming right back. But all the ups and downs that life has got me coming right back.
I've got pre-order on Friday.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Giving what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy, I'm getting it. Forgotten soul, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fold, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she home. It's shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, my pocket's grow. You can't stop the show, so get rockin' up. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up. Hard words like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected and they're filled with objection. Too filled for recollection, so we're losing all attention. They don't know I'm in contention, cause I'm gaining their attention. Cause I'm making a connection, lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension. In my passion, my profession, I'm attacking my obsession. Taking action and progressing, I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second. And my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Don't let your dreams stop, cause dreaming is a blessing. They tell me all the same, told me I won't make a name. But it's not about the fame, it's about keeping me sane. So I stay within my lane, feel my blood pump through my veins. Feel adrenaline, no pain, welcome all to my domain. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends.
woke up in the cell, where am I at? Yeah, it's cold, but I like that. What am I trapped? Heart's beating out of my chest. Doors locked, but the keys are in my hands. Yeah, that's why it doesn't make sense, does it? I make songs that don't make friends. Judge me, might smile, but it ain't that funny. Sing along to the pain, they love it. Life's like a merry-go-round, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I like space, I don't fit in the crowds. My whole life I've been airing it out. Oh, I'm getting into character now. Feels wrong, but it feels right. My feelings seal tight, real nice, but I will fight anything to win. But I'm not Mike Tyson, I won't bite you, but I will tell you if I don't like it. I am not the norm, I got my own shoes, I ain't tryna fit in yours. I never been married, but I felt divorced. Hi, I'm Nate, have we met before? Somebody told you I was whack? Check the source. Somebody told you I was back? Yes, of course, you got a problem with the fans? There's the door, you looking for the old me? Check the more. I'm not a fortune teller, but I can see into the future better. Ain't no telling what'll happen when I pick up the microphone, get the fans together. Same style, but the songs are better. Been a year and a half, feels like it's gone forever. Ain't no drink in my hand, but you know the buzz coming. Big steps in the game, yeah, the hawk is running. My thoughts are funny, it feels like I'm on to something, yeah. I'm high off the music, my head's in the clouds. I kinda like it up here, I'm not coming down. I'd rather be alone, I am not good in crowds. Which is kinda confusing, I know, been that way since a child. They laugh and they tell me I'll never get out. I'm just trying to be me, I am nobody else. I don't care what you think, I'm just being myself. So I guess for now, I'll just be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast. Yeah, I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast. Yeah, I guess I don't fit the mold of rap, cause I'm respecting women. I heard your record, I was laughing at it. Maybe they would like me more if I got a little graphic with it. No, I don't wanna blend in with you little rapping idiots. I'd rather be the outcast. I ain't never putting out trash. I take 100 and staple it right to my tongue. I always put the money where my mouth's at. Feels good to be here now. I'm a weird person with a weird crowd. What, you don't like that? That's cool, that's great, that's fine. Okay, you can leave now. Got a weird smile, but I like it though. I paint it on me and I walk up to the microphone and put the caution tape around me like it didn't intro one. Yeah, they got me reminiscing now. Yeah, you didn't know I'm about to go mad. Never wanted something so bad. Goosebumps to the whole track. Ain't no way I'm gonna hold back. Got me thinking that I'm cooking in a math lab. How I'm blowing up in front of my own eyes. You look a little lost, you ain't get that? Coming from a town where nobody is a rap, I guess I never get the memo once I missed out. Wow. Here I go in my feelings again, I can feel it again. So I lay in my bed in my cell with a pen and I dwell on my sins. I keep wondering when time to open the door. They don't know who I am, but I pick up the keys and I put on my Timbs and I stare at the locks and the tat on my skin and I think to myself, I don't wanna fit in. I'm high off the music, my head's in the clouds. I kinda like it up here, I'm not coming down. I'd rather be alone, I am not good in crowds. Which is kinda confusing, I know, been that way since a child. They laugh and they tell me I'll never get out. I'm just trying to be me, I am nobody else. I don't care what you think, I'm just being myself. So I guess for now, yeah, I'll just be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast. Yeah, I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast. Yeah, trying to focus. Take a knife to my head, then I cut it open. Take my brain, put it on the floor, trying to figure out my motives. Y'all thought I was an issue when the door was locked. Nah, you should see me when the door opens. Every night I can hear voices, put a camera in my face. Might turn Joker like a Mike Posner. Always been a little complex, difficult to process. Some of y'all wanna sit around and try to pick apart my bars. Here's some lines you could dissect. If I'ma die, giving everything that I have. Take a deep breath, I don't need y'all's respect. I'm a reject, kid at recess, playing games with his make-believe friends. Yeah, I don't ever take a night off. Lights off in a room and I write songs. I might fall into my thoughts once in a while when the mic's off. You ain't never seen no drive like mine, better hop out of my car. I'm about to unlock my doors, you ain't got a seatbelt on, better find one. Getting sick of people telling me to smile more. TS was a chapter I'll never forget, it was therapy for me. But it's time to turn the page now. Hey, shut up, I'm trying to tell them my story. I'm sorry, I wasn't yelling at y'all, I was talking to the voices. I rip out the drums of the industry's ears for trying to ignore me and play them while singing the chorus. I'll just be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast.
A re-engineered chip and 5G. This is iPhone 12 Pro. The vertical band is precision machined from stainless steel. The ceramic shield on the front is tougher than any smartphone glass. And tighter borders allow for even larger Super Retina XDR displays. 5G is set to change the world with radically faster speeds. The hardware and software have been optimized for the best 5G experience. A14 Bionic has a smaller 5nm transistor which pushes the most powerful chip in the smartphone generations ahead. A new and improved Pro camera system makes the 12 Pro the photographer's iPhone. The larger iPhone 12 Pro Max takes these innovations even further. Its bigger sensor dramatically increases the detail captured and helps improve low light performance by 87%. The custom-designed LiDAR scanner puts advanced depth mapping technology in your pocket. You can now take a night mode portrait and unlock a new world of possibilities for augmented reality. iPhone 12 Pro smashes the benchmark for highest quality video in a smartphone. And the movie industry can now count on it as an essential piece of equipment. It is the world's first device able to capture, playback, and edit 10-bit HDR footage with Dolby Vision. iPhone 12 Pro comes in 2 sizes and in 4 finishes, including new Pacific Blue. An integral part of this year's design is MagSafe, an intelligent system of magnets that connect accessories in a whole new way. All this and more make iPhone 12 Pro the most powerful iPhone ever.
I'm getting the Pro.
12 Pro.
You getting the Max?
Me, yeah. I need it for work.
That means I'm
I might get the. It is Pro Max, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might get it.
Yeah.
So
What does the
I can get it on contract with the same payment.
What does the new
He
iPhone
said-
look like?
Pardon?
It's
What
nice.
does the new iPhone look
I
like?
think I'd get
I can't
it
put it
all
up now, mate.
white.
I've
Pardon?
not seen it. Oh,
I've
doesn't
shown it like 12 times.
matter.
It's there. Yo.
So it looks like
I
the
went
iPhone 11.
Oh, a lot better. It was so shit. I know. I might come back out though. Alright, man. But yeah. What stream starting soon? Yeah, I'm gonna be starting streaming in a minute. My mate's speaking to me though, so. I'll leave you to it. Alright. When are you getting it? Pre-ordered it this Friday and it comes on the 23rd. Oh yeah, it's out on the 23rd. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Shut the door for you.
You get that contract? Fuck yeah. No, I'm buying it outright.
I'll just be the
Outcast. Gotta pay for it, man. Business expenses. Gotta wait for this, man. In fact, do you know what I can do right now? Where's Bellula? Bellula. Nope. You have traded me in. I'm sad. What do you mean?
Hey everyone and welcome back to another Warcraft video. Well, first, happy 9.0 week. The weight of BFA is almost off our shoulders.
Wait.
And soon we're going to be able to start on a fresh enough adventure, which is pretty exciting. But that said, right now we're still firmly in the Shadowlands waiting room, about for the next month or so.
I'm just walking around looking for a friend.
It's a nice waiting room to be in. We have a lot of changes to go over in today's video. And first, here's a change that we believe you should make. Hit up dashlane.com/Belga,
Oh,
today's
God.
sponsor. Get 10% off and instantly up your internet game. Dashlane is my password manager of choice, and basically it generates high security passwords for each and every site that you use, and then it automatically logs you into those sites whenever you go to them. So yeah, you literally get more security and more convenience. And it even integrates with like iOS, which I love. It's super handy. I'm not fumbling around with passwords on my phone, which is a big like increase in my quality of life. But there's also more. There's of course dark web monitoring. So if you use a site and that site is compromised, they'll let you know. They've also got a VPN, and they're on like every device that you use through their extensions and their apps. It is all
Right.
secure too. Your passwords
I
are
demand
locally
facecam. Fuck's
decrypted
sake.
using your master password, and that means that even if Dashlane was hacked, well, the hackers wouldn't be able to get your information. So honestly, it's just a massive level up to your internet usage, and my code at dashlane.com/Bellular gets you 10% off. So a big thanks to them for supporting the channel, and let's get into the video. Class gameplay is the interface through which we experience, well, most of the game's content. That means it's pretty important. So, what's actually changing? Well, at a glance, most classes, I would say, are actually getting improvements, and it should be fun to check out. For basically everyone, there is utility unpruning. So that means rogue poisons, warlock, curses, paladin, auras, and a whole lot more. Yep, Link of the Unpruner gave almost every single class at least a few fun tools back. Utility is still not a homogenized thing across the classes, but I would say that just about every class is a little bit better at their niche than they were before, which is quite good. Then next, Frost DK's Fury Warriors and Windwalker Monks got an old favorite back. Frost DKs can now hit like trucks with two-handers, and Fury Warriors can get extra damage and a bit more movement speed by making that trade-off to have dual-wielded one-handers. Then, Windwalkers, well, they finally realized that they don't use their weapons anyway, and now they've remembered they can actually put a two-hander on their back, so that's quite good. Next, though, there's something that's fantastic for everyone, and that is the great un-GCD changing. So, the last pre-patch guide that we made had the opposite of this news, right? It had the big GCD change, and now that's being reverted in many ways. It's been a long 2 years, hasn't it? But basically, yes, Blizzard have went back on a huge portion of their GCD changes from the Battle for Azeroth expansion. And that means that once pre-patch hits, most of your burst damage cooldowns will be off the GCD and will once again feel nice instead of frustrating to press. This affects every class except the Demon Hunters, but I'd say the real winner are the mages, over concerns of, high setup time. Rune of Power was actually changed to also activate with your main cooldown. So now, thanks to the GCD removal, you can pop Arcane Power, Rune of Power, and an instant Arcane Blast from Presence of Mind, all in one global cooldown. And yes, that feels pretty damn good. Then, of course, there are individual class changes to cover. There are far too many to go over in this video, given its scope, but they are, I would say, mostly positive. In terms of core changes, the Shadow Priest rework, I would say, is a massive improvement for the Shadow Priests. The enhancement Shaman is also worlds better to play, in our view, and the Affliction Warlock change actually does make it quite a bit more compelling. Almost everyone has had their talents moved around a bit, and I would say generally they do feel better, as well as some new baseline abilities to add a little bit of fun back in. Now that said, it's not all good. We do have to pour one out for the yet incomplete
So when you stream it for 10
Windwalkers,
hours,
Mistweavers,
as soon as
and
this
the
goes live,
wholly
dude,
untouched
we're waiting on this
survival hunters. Yes,
game
they haven't been touched.
to go live with a new patch.
So for them, I suppose, better luck in 9.1.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Now, our final pass of Shadowlands class coverage is on the way to help you pick a main and all of that stuff for the expansion, but for now, pre-patch is a perfect opportunity to play around with the specs that you are interested in. Azerite powers are still active too, so you might find some fun, silly little overlaps that will only really exist during pre-patch.
When does it go live? Any minute. Like, just waiting for the service to come
get a video out of. And on the hot topic of BFA systems, we have to cover some changes. So, corruptions. Corruptions are going away. That means if you've been playing patch 8.3, well, it's time for that cathartic clearing out of your bags, and maybe it will hit you that farming all those Echoes of Nyalotha really wasn't that important anyway. Now, you can just stick your best stats on and call it a day, because corruptions are gone, and that's a promising sign of the Shadowlands gearing experience. It's not all super clear cut though, because we do actually have some stats changes under the hood. Now these are things that are coming to the game with the pre-patch, but they likely won't mean much to you until later on in Shadowlands. And the change is the stat tax.
So
basically, once you hit certain brackets of secondary stats
right,
from
system
gear,
changes.
those
There
secondary
we go.
stats past a
This is
certain
where we wanna
point
get
will
to.
lose for you.
Honey, I shrunk the numbers.
Moving on from stats then, let's actually take a look at what numbers are going to look and feel like once you log in. The answer is pretty simple. They'll be a hell of a lot smaller, and that is thanks to the squish.
Oh,
a
shit.
character with 460,000...
Have you ordered it now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I was going to get milkshake.
1 second. There we go. That's what we want.
1,000 health on live has 18,000 on the pre-patch PTR. Abilities that were dealing 8k and 15k now deal 750 damage.
Nah,
or
we want
400
EFT.
damage.
Nah.
Basically, you'll log in and your health and damage will be about 4 to 5% of what they used to be. And also, you'll be level 50, not level 120. The level squish has been, well, a long time coming, and level 60 is the new Shadowlands max level, and levels have basically been squished to make it all make a little bit more sense. Really, each level feels a bit more valuable when you're leveling up, when there's a smaller number of them, and that's kind of like a little psychological thing. Also, it does bring it back to level 60 being the end, which, of course, is vanilla.
We want
but it turns out,
DFC.
yes, you can be nostalgic for a number. And also, in our view, this gives you a bit of a cleaner view of the game when you're actually playing. Personally, I'll say, I think it's a lot nicer to have those more quick readable numbers than a big spectacle of, 6 and 7 digit figures flying about on your screen. So there's that, the level
That's cool.
squish and the number and stat squish. But there's also the fact that, well, item levels are squished too, but also that leveling will be significantly faster thanks to the whole time walking campaign that is going on. But of course, that is something you can check out with our leveling guide, which will be giving you what we think is the fastest and most accessible way to get new characters up fast. And for a quick TLDR, you can level up to 50 with any expansion that you want to, and Blizzard have just implemented scaling across the whole world. And yeah, you can jump into a Legion dungeon at level 10. That might feel a bit bizarre, but there's nothing stopping you.
That'd be weird, though. How would you meant to do, like,
Let's talk
CC
about
mechanics?
things to do. We've covered thus far most of the system changes that separate 9.0 from 8.3. So that leaves us with a question. Where are the things to do? What do we do? What new or revamped activities will there be to actually pass the time until Shadowlands? Well, sadly, you will have heard of the Scourge invasion, but that is in the coming weeks, so that is ruled out for now. But there is still enough to keep you occupied for a while, so don't fret. Customization is a pretty obvious one to start off with, and I think most of us will be going
Can't wait to
the
make this new
barber
character.
once pre-patch actually hits, and that's because there's a huge wealth of customization added for non-allied races, so it is worth checking out all the new things that you can do on your character. You know, new hairstyles, new colors, new facial hair, eyebrows, face shapes, new accessories, new makeup.
Yep.
There's a lot. It's a whole customization renaissance, basically. I mean, Worgans can customize their human and Worgen forms independently, and Druids can pick up what...
This is the best thing that they've added. The fact that druids can now change the bear form, because that was the one thing that was the hardest. Like, when you wait to change your hair as a druid, you'd be like, Like, it's literally just gonna, yeah.
ever appearances they want.
I can't wait. It only takes 5 hours to level to 50. Going to be great for my gold farming plans. Well, yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a 10-hour stream. So, ideally, I'm going to be leveling up my hunter and a DK all the way up. Boop! Straight up to the max level I can get to. But what gold farming plans have you got, dude? Sniper Operative Ben Smith, hey, welcome in, dude. Wolfcare, welcome in as well. Welcome, 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 guys.
want from the barber for each of their shapeshifts.
Don't forget, hit that like button for me.
Fandral Staghelm's Firecat form, and by the way, if you want that, then a thing you can do is start farming that boss in the Firelands raid. And of course, also your artifact appearances. That'll be a thing that you'll really want to do if you're a druid, so you get those options. Then you can also pay to change your character's gender at the barber, and I'll say this, Blizzard letting...
You could change your gender at a barber's? Holy fuck, dude. I mean, guys, wouldn't we all like to be able to do that? Just saying.
Thus pay gold for what used to be a paid service. That's definitely quite refreshing. And hopefully this is the sort of thing that continues to expand, because honestly, this is incredible news for so many players. Transmogrification is also a big thing because in line with all these customization changes, transmog has been opened up a bit. So artifacts are now more moggable in a just a far more robust way across like, well, I guess hands and also across specs. So basically you can have individual artifact appearances on each hand. And that does mean if you're a Fury Warrior, you can dual wield.
You really do have no idea.
The Prot Paladin Flails. That is cool. Shamans can use, say, 2 elemental appearances of Doomhammer. Rat Paladins can use the Silver Hand Mace to smack down their enemies. It is some cool stuff. So yeah, it is definitely worth playing around to see what nice setups you can get going.
Who's at the door? 1 second. Who's that then? Was that you, Tegan? Yeah. Why? No. I was just like, what? Sniper Operative Ben Smith. What? What? Really? Really?
Then next is Exile's Reach, which, of course, is the new leveling place for new characters.
Nobody cares about
Exile's
Reach.
Something we recommend.
Not for me, anyway. Allied races, blah.
Pretty well.
Raid mounts.
Next up, mounts. So while this is not new stuff to do, Blizzard have confirmed that you still have time during the pre-patch to get Mythic Jaina and Mythic N'Zoth mounts at their 100% drop rate. Now this may be harder or easier given the stat squish and the removal of corruptions. That will depend on how the raids are being scaled to deal with those things, but certainly a lot more people will be back in-game for pre-patch, and I imagine you'll have a decently easy time filling up groups. So yes, that would be a good way to try to get some mounts, and also to try out your class changes in a raiding environment. Then next, and moving away from the core gameplay and into the economy, there is the Relics of the Past system. Now, we cover this in depth in our Professions guide, but we'll recap here. Basically, some very old crafting recipes have got new slots added in for optional reagents, and you can actually use those slots to...
Wait, what? Ah, okay. How was killing all them PMCs on Interchange last night? I heard you owned Ramazan. Oh. Welcome in, dude. Did me and Bjorn kill you in Interchange last night? Bjorn, we've been found out.
to craft them at very different level requirements, and
basically you can turn old materials into relics of the past to upgrade vanilla items, etc. to current item level. Basically you can turn old materials
item levels ranging from level 10 through to 50. Every crafting profession can actually make and use these relics using materials from every expansion. So if you want to be the next Rex Story, then maybe look for a
Rex Story.
crafted item with some sort of
He fucked up.
Effect, and then try scaling it up to level 50 with a relic of the past. Could be bonkers.
Fuck yeah, pizza's on the way, guys.
I suppose you can do that for level 10 as well. These relics can be made with almost any old crafting materials that you've got lying around the place, so you should be able to make a quick buck.
Wait. Bjorn, is that you? Shit, craft something with this.
From this, either selling the relics, the materials that now have got a bit more of a purpose, or perhaps that level 50 TBC crafted weapon. So that's what's up there. Now, this does not seem to serve a huge amount of purpose in general, but I imagine that something
So, Adam, what are you going to be doing for your gold making?
funny will happen from it, so hey, why not go see what's going on there?
Ooh, I'm leveling a hunter. I'm making a hunter. As soon as this goes live, I'm creating a hunter and leveling it from scratch.
Next, it's a particularly good day for the hunters because we are actually getting a whole bunch of new things to play around with.
I love how he says we, as if he's like himself, like he plays hunter. Maybe he does.
A legion of new tames are available to you from the get-go. That means camels, cursors, mammoths. If you've got a character also that's exalted with the Order of the Cloud Serpents, then you can pick up
But I didn't kill you, Bjorn.
a book that
Welcome to the
allows
stream,
you to
Stephen.
tame cloud serpents. That even includes Algalon or Algon even. That's pretty cool. You can just have him going around with you.
What?
Are actually getting a whole bunch of new things to play around with. A legion of new tames are available to you from the get-go. That means camels, cursors, mammoths. If you've got a character also that's exalted with the Order of the Cloud Serpents, then you can pick up a book that allows you to tame cloud serpents. That even includes Algalon or Algon even. That's pretty cool. You can just have him going around with you.
Mate, I'm getting Elagon.
And then if your stables are getting a bit packed, then don't worry, because the old limit of 60 is being moved up to 200. And then, as an aside, undead hunters will be able to tame some undead pets, while other hunters will actually have to wait until Shadowlands launches in order to find a book to do that.
Starting off selling old expansion materials for people who want to make the relics. Then, when Shadowlands starts, put all the gold into making early best in slot trinkets. Yes, dude. What is it? What are they called? The Dark Moon Fair trinkets? Dude, they are always expensive. Do you play on EU or US, Adam?
Then finally, some game-adjacent stuff. So you can do this stuff now with the PTR, but absolutely do not forget about your interface and your add-ons. You might want to wait until our videos are up if you want to...
Correct. We need the Twitch app. Let's make sure we've got them EU. Ah, damn it, dude. I'm playing on US. I've got the EU account as well, so I could probably do that. I'm blinded.
Kids are being put to bed now, so kids will all be sorted, so you don't have to do anything. I've asked mum to get sorted when you get in the bath, and she said yes, if you hear the bath, it's me.
Okay, okay. Oh, right. Let's download all these. I do update all. Let's get them all done.
To revamp your add-ons and your UI, or maybe rethink your keybinds for your new abilities, we are doing a massive amount of work in the coming weeks.
Why are you playing on US? Well, on US servers, I've actually got a Spectral Tiger, so... Like, that thing's worth a fucking shit ton. It's not even obtainable anymore, but... Well, I don't know if it is. But it's worth a fucking ton. Like... And it's... yeah.
For those videos on add-ons, keybinds, and UI setups for Shadow.
Ooh. Do you know what else I need to make sure downloaded? Yes, I've also got this as well. Guys, if you've not, I 100% recommend getting this as well. It's called Zygo. Can you continue to the homepage? Oh, 1 second. Log in. Yeet. I think I logged in with Facebook, so. Yeah, you'll be able to see it soon. Oh wait, I might just need to instead of doing that.
Lands, but what I would say is you can play around with those things now. You can update some of your add-ons for the pre-patch. First things first, though, make sure to preserve your current setup, so back up your interface and your WTF folders before logging in. The last thing you want is dead weak ors or lost config strings, especially since the Shadowlands version of that add-on in particular has got a lot of
Pieces on the way,
under the hood.
boys.
Things can and will go wrong, so you will want to back those things up for sure. I think redoing any add-on profile from scratch is somewhat of a nightmare, and you will want to avoid that. So to bring this video to a close, while the pre-patch doesn't have the event just yet, there certainly are a lot of things you can actually do here. There's a lot to play around with, especially if you want to spend the next few weeks leveling up some characters at breakneck speed. I mean, one thing, you know, you've got those new, more accessible allied races, and you've also got faster leveling. So if you want to get your heritage armors, well, the good news is that heritage armors are unlocked at level 50, not level 60. So you can just get all your heritage armors now if you want to. And certainly not having the GCD on, you know...
I am live streaming, but it's cool. Don't worry.
Oh, bloody hell. Whenever I talk to you, you're bloody live streaming.
Yeah, got to.
Is it on?
Yeah, yeah. I was just going through Bellula's video right now, like what to do changes and stat squish and stuff that he's just done. But I've just restarted Warcraft and it's doing a little mini patch. So I don't know if you've got yours up and running.
I just tried to log in again. Then there's no servers.
Okay.
Oh, are you actually logged in?
No, I'm not logged in. No. But I just closed the game to reopen it. Yeah.
I'm fetching indices again.
Yeah. When is it set to release for US servers? It's officially out now. We're just waiting for the servers to come up.
You are so loud.
Damn right.
Talk again.
Hello, my name is William, and I'm a pleb.
Cool.
Cool story, bro. I've got a pizza coming. I've got my monster ready. I'm leveling a fresh character, you know.
For what?
Hunter. But have you seen what you can do? Mate,
well,
I can tame Elegon.
Elegon?
Yeah, Joe the spectral boss from, is it Old War?
Algalon.
Algalon.
Elegon's something different.
Algalon, the spectral thingy.
Why can you tame Algalon?
Like, you can tame cloud serpents as well if you get the book from fucking Pandaria and shit. And if you're an undead hunter...
Why can you tame Algalon?
Why can you tame it?
Yeah.
Because they've made it so you can tame all sorts of things. Like, you can fucking tame alpacas and shit.
Yeah, but Algalon is a titan. Why can you tame a titan?
I don't know. Ask Blizz. They're the ones that said that you can do it.
That's got to be a bug.
Mm.
Can you now tame Algalon?
It's Elgalon. E.
The Observer.
Elgalon. Give Mohammed a moment to drop off your order. I think he's outside. You'll get an alert when it's there. Why 10 hours? Because I've not got work until 2 o'clock tomorrow. And technically it should mean I'd be able to get character from 1 to 50, 2 characters from 1 to 50 in that time, so. Mine's just saying connecting. Have you just ordered food?
No.
Oh. Oh, my Warcraft's crashed again.
I don't think you can tame Algalon. He's not coming up anywhere.
We'll literally watch Bellular's latest video. He just said like hunters can tame it.
YouTube.
And then go to
How
like
long into the video?
he's got the timestamp, so like go like 3/4 of the way through at the bottom. I think my fucking something's gone wrong here.